a total scam.
I've got work tomorrow, and look what I'm doing right now. What are we doing?
Are we gonna record? We're driving to Miami. 12 hours for the van.
The assistant from the dealership that we're looking at a couple of vans from was supposed to call me back, didn't call me back. The salesman hasn't responded to a Facebook message in the last 24 plus hours asking what their hours are over Martin Luther King Day. So we'll see. But they had several vans that fit exactly what we wanted and what I think we need for our conversion. So we're packing up some clothes for the 2-day turnaround there and back, and we are charging all of our gear. So that's the scoop. It's the next day. Can you believe it? Man, time goes by quick on the YouTubes.
It's time for us to hit the road. It's like 4:30, and we're about to drive to Atlanta, and we're gonna stay there for like tonight, and then we're leaving tomorrow morning to Miami.
We're gonna wake up at the crack of dawn, drive all the way through. Ooh, this is terrible. Anyway, I just got off work. I'm tired, but we're all hopped up on Red Bull.
Yes, I got snacks, a ton of snacks. So we're driving there, hopefully picking up the van and coming back with a new home to work with.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, let's go.
Let's rock and roll.
You might be wondering, why are we driving all the way to Miami, Florida to pick up a van?
Well, in all of my research, I found that Sprinter vans are very abundant in southern Florida, and the price for them is quite a bit better than in most other areas. So we found the newest with the lowest miles, cleanest interior, exterior, underbody.
For a really good price.
Yeah.
But the catch is, the guys that we have been messaging for these vans are not answering anymore. So it could be that we're driving like 12 plus hours for nothing.
But I've talked to the people at the dealership. The people we've been in contact with are just salesmen at these dealerships. So yeah. Fingers crossed the dealership is open on Monday. If not, that's okay, because we do still have Tuesday before we have to head back. And at that point, I guess we just have to make a beeline back because
yeah.
I've got work. Well, we both have work.
Yeah, I work on Thursday, you work on Wednesday though. We do have a couple vans in mind that we would like to get, that we would like to look at to get. But if those don't work, there's a ton of other places that we can check out in this area. So hopefully we find our perfect home in Florida. We're very happy to be driving to Florida because it's cold in Nashville.
It just started to feel like winter, so I guess we can't complain too much.
No.
It's mid-January and we're finally wearing jackets, so
I guess it's not that bad. So friends, because it's gonna be a long drive, I stopped and got prepared and bought some snacks for the road, which we always forget to pack snacks, and there's not a lot of vegan options in gas stations or like fast food in and whatever, right? So let me show you what I got. Chase is buying some ice, so we have some Red Bulls for the way. We have some LaCroix, the hibiscus flavor. Oh my God, it's so good. I have some Yoko's cream cheese. We have some sandwiches. So we have some yogurt, granola. For this one, I decided to put you in the front. Look, I got this one. I have never tried. It's called Vegan Rob's Cheddar Puff. Never tried. This one I have never tried either. It's called Paqui Fire Chile Limon. I got some hippies, which we all love hippies. I got some Unreal.
What?
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh.
Almond butter cups. And ooh. Cookies. We all need some cookies. What else did we get? I made us some sandwiches. I brought bagels. I got Laura bars, which I'm probably gonna eat one. I'm kind of hungry. Chase is putting the ice in the thing. And that's all we brought. I think we're pretty good prepared.
We're almost to the hotel for the night, which probably should have put the hotel out a little bit further because I'm pumped, amped. Running on Red Bull sandwiches.
Well, friends, we're like how you saw Chase putting gas, and I have to take a pee, but I'm gonna wait. We're like, what, 6 minutes away from the hotel. Like, I'm totally gonna hold it until we make it to the hotel. When we get there, we will show you and do a little mini room tour. We made it to the hotel. Chase is in the car getting some things, but I decided to do a room tour for you. There's not much to show. We have a kitchen, which is really exciting. We don't have anything to cook on it. This is our jam though. Coffee. So for sure, when we wake up at 3 in the morning, we will have some coffee. They even have dishwasher. Wow. Let's see if there's something in the fridge. Nada. Nada. They have a toaster. Pretty nice. And we have a bed. Pretty good sized bathroom, which for sure we're gonna be using. I'm gonna take a shower in this baby. Pretty big mirror, look at this. Look who's coming. Hello. Anything to say about this bathroom?
It reminds me of
This room?
Oh, I like it.
What it reminds you of what?
Oh, the bathroom shape reminds me of the bus.
I know! Show me the bathroom. Why it reminds you of the bus?
Well, you've got kind of the angle entrance there. You have your shower and your toilet basically on the same side, and then your sink in the front as you leave out. Obviously, they're positioned a little bit differently.
Obviously, the size of the bathroom is probably the size of that
Not necessarily, no.
No, it might have been
I
like
think
there.
This door cut off, and we're about the same, and a little bit shorter, you know, from the wall, but they figured out some design principles from Aventura. So
Copycats.
I brought in the snacks. You're welcome.
And now,
It's time to go to bed.
let's give it a try. It's pretty bouncy.
That's super bouncy.
Do you know how to do the warm thing?
No, I can't do the warm.
What?
No, my neck hurts.
Oh, Chase is boring.
I just set the alarm for 4 in the morning. I'm not ready for it.
I'm so tired.
We're getting delirious. We're getting slap happy. It's time to go to bed.
Good night, friends. We'll see you in the morning.
Fingers crossed I get some sleep tonight.
Good night.
Good morning. Wow. 4 o'clock came quick. It's time to wake up though. I watched some dog videos, so I'm awake now. Sort of. Oh my gosh, you're already ready?
Yep. It's early. We made it before 5 o'clock. It's 4:40. Let's go and hit the road.
Over meadows, inside sprung grass, lungs breathing in the darkness. Look down low, scattered in the ground.
We made bagels on the road.
Hashtag car life.
They're pretty good.
There's no avocado toast, but pretty good.
Buen provecho, guys. Very good. When you tried to get the sign, but you failed.
You almost missed it. Good job. You
Dang
got
it. The sun is out, friends. But it's only, let's see what time it is.
6:12 Central, 7:12 Eastern. Nice.
We have 5 hours and 41 minutes to go. And it's 7:12. We made it to Miami.
We have got some fun to tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Fingers crossed this is not what it seems to be, but
We're 24 minutes away from this dealership that we found online. I think we told you about it.
there are a couple of them in the area, but we think maybe all signs point to the same place.
Yes. So we messaged them and they say, oh, this van got sold.
One of them.
What? Yeah, one of them got sold, but we have other options that, you know, I think you will be interested. I said, okay, cool. So we drove here and decided to call them to see what time they close and for them to send us the address of the place. So they did. They told us they're closing at 8, which is great because it's 12:49. So we'll be there around 1:30. And when I call them, the lady started making a lot of weird questions.
What our name is, when we'll be here, like what car we're driving, what it looks like, what color, so they can let us in.
Yeah. So
Suspicious.
so we were like, this is weird. So then she's like, hey, let me send you a text with the address. And in the text, she put her name and said, only ask for me.
Yeah.
And we're like, So I put the address online. I feel like a private detective. I put the address online, find the place, the name of the dealership, look at reviews.
There are
Oh,
some
boy.
really good ones, but then there are some really bad ones
Yeah.
that kind of allude to our biggest fear, which is an illegal bait and switch.
Yeah. So they post this really good deal online, low miles, exactly what you're looking for. They get you interested in it. You ask if it's available. We just sold it, but we have something very similar. So they try to push you for something that's gonna be older, more mileage,
A lot more expensive.
and more expensive.
So as of right now, I think our van is available. The one that we're primarily focused on. We're gonna see. Rose just sent a message out as a dealer
From another Facebook.
to try and give us a 15-minute buffer to show up to see if it ends up being sold or not.
So you're coming with us. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to record in there, but
we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. We will also keep you updated and like where this whole deal goes. Hopefully we're all wrong and it's the perfect van, the perfect price, everything we're looking for, and we can drive away with a new home.
Yes.
If not, we're gonna have to look for other places to look around the Miami area and hopefully leave tomorrow with a van. If not, I prefer to live with my money.
Yeah.
And not a scam.
Yes.
So let's keep going and see what happens. Okay, so I messaged the guy and I said, is this still available? And he said yes. And I said, can you give me some information about it? How many miles do you have a stock number for it? And he responded, send me your phone number. Should I send his my phone number? Okay, Chase says don't respond to it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Uh-oh.
What time is it? It's
12:54 and we're 19 minutes away from it. So let's see if this van gets sold in the next 19 minutes. Oh my gosh.
an idea. Friends,
We just checked two places. First one,
uncross your fingers. We were right.
yeah, that was a total scam. We got there, everybody was sitting on their phones. Like, you can totally see they make commission, but it's like all fake.
And it's garbage vehicles.
Yeah, I did a little video of it, and like
Super bad.
it was really bad. And you know, I texted the guy, he said he did have it. As soon as we got there, he was like, oh, I just sold it.
But I have vehicles that are similar. Let me tell you, these vehicles look like they were pulled out of a junkyard at the bottom of a lake somewhere.
Yeah, it was
bad.
really bad. And Chase was like, how much? He was like, same price. He goes, yeah, but like, how much? Around the same price. I'm like, And then he would not let us go. The whole time he was like, so what could we do? Like, let me show you another one I have. Let me show you these and that. And I was like, we're fine. Like, we're just looking. If we change our mind, we'll let you know for sure, and we come back.
We're not changing our mind. Do not, for the life of you, deal with a luxury car.
Yeah, no. It was,
or a luxury auto.
yeah, or read reviews of the place that you're looking to buy your vehicle from before you go. So that way at least you're prepared. We walk away, we went to another place, which much better experience.
Much better, yeah. They're a legitimate dealership at least. However, the vans that they do have are a bit overpriced for the years and the mileage and some of the exterior damage on them, but they were much more in reason. They did have a ProMaster that could be potential, but it's a little too small for what we're wanting, so I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, so we're planning on just driving to the hotel, checking in, leaving all our things, doing a little bit more research of another vans that we can find here. Some
of the other places that we had looked up beforehand as well. And then we'll see.
Hopefully we find our van.
If not, hey, we had a long day trip to Miami.
Fun.
There's no better place to be bait and switched than Miami.
You want to know what would be fun?
What? We go to Miami Beach and get the 2-for-1s? That's for another time.
Not if I want to drive tomorrow. So friends, we finally made it to the hotel. We got here, super tired. It's locked. There you go. We went downstairs and they were like, oh, there's a trick to open doors. You pull it down and then up and it should be fine. And then we're like, okay. Here we are. Let's find some vans online, use the restroom, eat, and continue with this journey. Oh my God. Friends, let me update you. A lot has happened since we last talked, which was like 5 minutes ago, so it's not like a long time ago.
It really wasn't long, just long enough for me to go down and get the computer and back.
Yeah, Chase found a Sprinter van that seems pretty good, in really good conditions, really good price.
From a legitimate business. This is a good sign, guys.
Yes. So we called them, they didn't answer, so we left a message saying like, hey, we almost got scammed, and we were looking for Sprinter vans. Give us a call, we're here for today. This is our number. Chase says, let me go to the car and I'm gonna go and grab the computer. As soon as he leaves, boom, the guy calls to my phone and I'm freaking out, like, ah! So I'm like, cool. The guy apologized for what happened at the other place.
Which I think most people would, but it's always nice when,
Yes.
when they do. And being a legitimate dealership, I can imagine that they absolutely despise it as much as we do, that people go through that.
So we're like 15 minutes away from this place driving. Hopefully we find our van. There's another van.
It's a sign.
It's a sign that we're gonna find the van. This is the time. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film in there, but hopefully we have some good news after this.
One thing that I appreciated about the guy is he asked us if it was possible to make it there before the sun went down, because he really wanted us to see how good of shape all of his Sprinter vans are in.
Yes.
That to me says something.
Yeah.
So hopefully Miami wasn't a bust, but we will keep you updated. That is a story for like the next cutscene.
Yes. This has been a crazy day. Is it blurry? No. Truly, we feel tired, but also emotionally drained. After going to the last place for the van was like
kind of the same crap. The guy was a lot nicer.
but
Didn't have the vans that the
they were
website
like,
had
yeah.
listed that we even left the voicemail about. And then when I asked him specifically about those vans, he said, "Oh, you wouldn't want those. You wouldn't want those. I really just tried to get rid of those as quick as I could."
they were bad, and I'm like, okay.
So then he showed us one that was almost $30,000.
Which is out of our
For a
price.
2014 with 130,000 miles.
Yeah. So we left there. We went back to the hotel, took a shower, and now we're in Wynwood, which Chase has been here once. I have been here twice, I believe. We went to eat to Life.
Good life? Yeah, I don't know. Something like
A
that.
vegan restaurant. But now we're gonna meet with my cousin that we haven't seen since when? We were living in the house.
Hurricane in Miami.
Yeah, which was what, 2 years ago? 3?
Nah, like 4 years.
3. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Ooh, bless you. Bless you. So we're gonna go meet her, and you will get to meet her too. So I was telling them that you are my cousin, and then we're gonna meet you here.
We have like 3 years.
Oh yeah,
Like 2 or 3 years.
that's what I said. I said 2, and she says that.
It's like 3 or 4.
I'm like, no.
I think like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I think so.
So we've been out of the house for almost 2 years. So
Probably 3.
2017. Yes.
Yes, so 2017.
cool. Well, let's go in.
It's time to drive back to Nashville after a very, very big fail trip to Florida.
We got to eat at a new restaurant. We got to see your cousin.
Yeah,
We got to wear shorts and a dress.
That's
so
true.
we're exhausted. As we had mentioned, and as family of ours had mentioned, sometimes no deal is better than a bad deal. And while it is frustrating that there are people out there who legitimately do not care and do not have any form of goodwill in their mind, we left what could potentially have been a very bad situation, and we're good.
Yeah.
So we'll find our van.
We'll find our van. I think we're gonna leave you here. All we're gonna do today is just 12 hours of drive. If anything changed, we'll of course record it.
Keep your eyes peeled if you catch a deal for us.
Let us know. Let's go.
I've been doing work over here. So a while back, you may have seen Rose and I swapped spaces, and well, while we had told you that there wasn't gonna be much since we were just driving, you know, from Miami to Nashville, that we would, you know, possibly have a say with you, but I have been searching and reaching out and contacting people about their Sprinter vans that are for sale the entire way back, and just so happens to be one pretty much on the way that is a good price, and it's a private seller, so that's good news. I don't have to deal with
Let me show you this one that is much better price.
yeah, so we don't have to deal with that.
But the good thing is also, after all of the things that happened in Miami, my expectations are very low. So, I'm not gonna get excited. I'm happy that we're gonna stop and see another van and have another option. But, is this gonna be the van? I don't know.
So to give you an idea, this van is a 2016 Mercedes Sprinter. It is a 170-inch wheelbase, and and it has been used for the last 20 to 30,000 miles as an expedited freight vehicle. It has paneling on the inside, so none of the exterior has the pickled marks from, you know, the freight bumping around and stuff like that. We're gonna go and take a look at it. Owner says that it's ran great the entire time. They're expecting a new child. He's not gonna be as much on the road as he had been before, so it doesn't make sense for him to continue paying payments on this vehicle. So that's where we're at. We are en route right now, about an hour and a half away, and we're gonna take a look here. So now, again, I know we've told you before, start rubbing your hands and your toes together, get them warm, cross your fingers and toes.
And hopefully we have a potential van.
And ultimately, we're not going to be buying it today. Let's just be real with that. It's not gonna happen. We still need to pull some cash out, so we're just gonna put some feelers out there and see if this is the van for us.
Yeah.
That's the smartest thing to do. Let's
Maybe
go.
drive it.
Yeah, maybe even drive it. Yeah, well, definitely drive it.
Does it feel harder than the bus?
No.
Easier?
Feels pretty good.
We are driving the van. Well, Chase is driving the van. Sounds pretty good. The guy seems very honest.
Yep.
I could be wrong, but I don't know. The van in the outside did have some details, I noticed, like in the door, in the
It's got a
front.
few little dings, a ding up front.
Yeah.
The rear view camera is taped up at the moment.
Got it. But it sounds good. It's a good deal. Low miles.
Yep.
Pretty good year. Like new year.
Yep.
Newest. So I don't know. I guess we have to ask some other questions,
Yeah.
talk about it, and we'll let you know. Hi friends.
Hey guys.
It's the next day.
And boy, it was a long drive back home.
I know, we both are like exhausted. We're finally back home with the dogs. They missed us, I hope.
Yeah,
I
I think
missed
they
them.
did.
Yeah.
They were a little butthurt when we first came in.
Yeah.
But
the last thing that you saw yesterday was us driving the van and trying on this van.
so after we test drove it, we spent the whole rest of the trip weighing pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
And I think ultimately what we had decided to do
Is we're going to